Hello everyone, it's Jared again, back with another video. So, I was talking to my friend at church yesterday after our Sunday church service. He was in my car and we were conversing about a really sensitive topic, and it just gave me a bit of a motivational booster to make a video like this for you today, talking about how our children, literally 5-year-old children, are being taught at school that there are either more than two genders, or that there is not much difference between a man and a woman. Absolutely sickening, disgusting stuff being pumped through our education system. Sorry for the shaking, guys, but I'm in my car. Just kids being indoctrinated and manipulated through sexual content being pumped through our education system. Our kids are literally being taught this at 5 years of age. Things like anal sex, stuff like all sorts of... I don't want to toss around vulgar terminology on this channel, but there's a lot of really graphic, grown-up, sensitive topics that... sexual topics that are pushed through our education system, and they're taught to our kids. Why aren't parents protesting and standing up for this absolute nonsense, this bullshit that's being propagandized to our children, to inform them that it's okay to not identify as either a man or a woman, that it's okay to be transgender, that it's okay to switch your own genders, because you are an individual, you are unique, and that you can identify with whoever you may want to be, or with whatever you may want to be. If you don't want to be a man, you don't want to be a woman, that's fine. You can identify as a cat, or a dog, or a house, or a brick, or a bush, whatever you want, whatever your heart desires. And this stuff is exactly what is being pumped through our education system, taught to our kids. Our kids are being taught that we should accept one another, that we should be tolerant of one another. This whole narrative, this ideology, this far left, indoctrinating, manipulative, disgusting, vile ideology being pumped through our education system, and the government does nothing about it. In fact, they are encouraging exactly what is going on in our schools, in our public schools. And I was telling my friend, whenever, if I have kids in the future, I don't know about you, but I am not taking them to a public school. I'm going to homeschool them, because I am not exposing my children to an indoctrination concentration camp, which is what I call our public schools now, for them to be manipulated into thinking all these anti-truths, anti-facts, anti-true statements. These are not truths, these are not facts. There are only two genders, a man and a woman. And God has blessed us by creating these two genders, a man and a woman, to be together, to be united as one in marriage, and not for us to abandon this eternal gift from God. We need to teach our kids real Christian morals, Christian values. And I'm not sending my kids to a public education system unless it is radically, and I mean radically, reformed. I am either going to homeschool them, or I'm going to send them to private school. And my friend agreed with me as well. And if I'm sending my kids to a private school, I should be entitled, fully entitled, to have a full breakdown of exactly what my kids are being taught. I want to take a look. I want to have a magnifying glass and evaluate exactly the curriculum that my kids are subject to. I will scour every nook and cranny of every book, every video, of every lecture, of every classroom discussion that my kids are exposed to in that private school. I want to know exactly what they're being taught, and I want to know exactly what kind of information they are receiving, because I am the parent of my children. My children belong to me. belong to their parents. They don't belong to the state. They don't belong to the school. They don't belong to anyone. They don't belong to the government. They are the parents. They are their mother and father's responsibility. We need a radical change to our education system. It is not acceptable for our children to be, our vulnerable children, to be liable and to be held indoctrinated and manipulated by this government, by this public education system. And the only political party that is currently talking about this stuff is UKIP. I know I'm acting like a mouthpiece for UKIP on this YouTube channel, but this is the truth. Guys, you've got to get behind a political party like UKIP who's talking about this stuff, about radically reforming our education system and teaching our kids about historical facts, teaching them about real history, about real science, teaching them about Christian morals, Christian values, bringing back Christian hymns, and standing up against these woke tyrants who want to bring about this communist, evil, disgusting narrative, this disgusting ideology that it's okay to abandon your own gender, that it's okay to call yourself or identify yourself with whatever you want, with whatever your heart desires. This is wrong. You know it's wrong. Everyone knows it's wrong. And, you know, I'm not sure if you know, but the government has been cracking down on homeschooling and trying to diminish its significance. They brought in a new law, apparently, a few months ago to so that it enables the government to verify information that is received for kids through homeschooling, to verify whether it is true, to verify whether it is accurate information in the eyes of the government. Since when did the government ever tell the truth? Since when is information published by the government ever accurate, ever true? Our education system is in need for a radical reformation. And we need a change in government, a radical change in government. Because this government right now is operating like the Nazi government, propagandizing and indoctrinating our kids into this stuff. We need to resist this. We need to stand against this. Have the guts and make your YouTube channel talk about this stuff. Because I was saying to my friend, we agreed, we were on this completely on the same page. You can try all you want to indoctrinate adults. You can try all you want to attempt to indoctrinate and manipulate teenagers. But when you come for our children, you know you've taken a step too far. That is way too far. And we will not tolerate this. This is completely unacceptable. And we need to let our voices be heard. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much for watching. I know this is a bit of a controversial topic, but it has to be said. The truth has to be laid out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.